Welcome back to the House of Flying Blue Shells. Welcome back to Backbreaker Gaming, and welcome to Edmonton Extra Life Wrestling presents Beat the Heat the Second. We have a good night of action here, and of course, you know as well as I do, we don't typically do these alone. I've usually got somebody riding shotgun with me, so let's bring them in. And undeafen. Okay, but now I gotta put you... Yeah, gotta make sure I keep you on the screen there so you're actually moving, not a statue.
Well, we had a lot of wrestlers jump to the commentary table. I don't know if Sheila would see the call here.
Yeah, I guess... well, I mean, we're both competitors and commentators, so I mean, a little bit of creator bias is going to be a thing that's just gonna happen.
Sheila was in the call for...
Okay, so I'm just getting everything sort of set up here for the first one. You are in there. And you should be there. And then there's... Oh, actually, it took a little less time than I thought it was going to. That was that. Okay. So what?
I think the chat box is dead.
It's not. I just forgot that the word chat is probably hidden underneath the bar there. Because I couldn't find it immediately in the sources, so I'm like, have I not had a chat thing here?
Okay.
This is what happens when you don't use this in a while. Is you kind of forget about some of the things that you've done and things that you've set up. So it's occasionally a good thing to go back through them every now and again. But to kick things off here, we have the Mario Kart Eliminator. Now, for those of you that have been around when I'm actually home streaming Mario Kart with these guys, there's usually a list of what we'll just sort of call the usual suspects in these. So we got 4 of them going in a bit of a gauntlet eliminator here to see which one of them in the wrestling ring is the better Mario Karter, which those skills don't exactly, you know, there's not a lot of contrast, there's not a lot of comparables.
I gotta say, I'm better at 2K than I am on... So...
I would say that's probably that'd be a good bet. That'd be a safe bet. Let's open this up. And I think I also managed to fix one other thing that was sort of a bother at the last event too. As yes, we are no longer a traveling circus per match. We are in Edmonton each time now.
Good!
There's also one other thing. That is changed. And keen-eyed observers will see it very quickly.
The logo?
Yes. Yes, the canvas is now the new current Edmonton Extra Life logo.
I don't...
It's Mr. Money in the Bank.
And who is... Oh! Braden getting the short end of the stick as he is entrant number 1 in this gauntlet here. It is only a 4-man gauntlet, so there's only going to be the 4 competitors. But unless he can get an elimination quick, 2 minutes, someone's coming in. It is not a eliminate someone and it's sort of like it's not a gauntlet where Braden has to run the gauntlet. It is... This can very easily turn into a fatal 4-way match. but it's elimination. And yes, as they mentioned as well, I have to remember to turn the commentary off again.
God damn it.
Because, yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, why am I hearing Michael Cole? Oh, right. Because I had to turn commentary back on for my rise. As here comes Ray, making his way to the ring, so...
That's what they're doing right now, Corey. Well, good. Let's see what they've got.
The two powerhouses are sitting in the 3-4 slot right now. The question is which one of them is coming out at 3 and which one of them is coming out at 4.
The funny thing is, we can't do a wrestling stream without one thing going around.
No, and that said, if that's the only thing that it's going to be, then that's fine. Ooh! Big, swift kick to the chest to get things underway here as Mr. Money in the Bank. Braden getting off to a hot start here. We got to wonder, with the champ in action later, in one-on-one capacity, will Braden decide that maybe this is enough? Maybe he calls his opportunity here. As Ray, big top rope springboard moonsault, but absolutely nobody in the pool there. As Braden just stomping him out.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Yeah, do bear with us with the commentary here. I think we did check this last time too, is I can't do anything about it in this one. But, oh, just continuing to stomp away. Braden really liking the stomps. Gets him up to his feet. Scoops him up. Scoop and a slam. And now Braden going to the second rope with the dive and handle. Rolls him over, looking to maybe put him away quickly. 1, 2, no, not even a 2. Not even a 2.
More like a diving fist during the King style.
Yeah, I did kind of see the double fist there, but I could see that. Oh, God, every time it looks so bad. Bend the arm the wrong way and then just stomp it. God, I wince every time I see that. Braden looking for some plunder, and he grabs a stop sign. Appropriate for the Mario Kart Eliminator, as he grabs, well, a stop sign. Ray, though, shoving Braden away. Rolled through. La Magistral Cradle on the stop sign. Not even a 0, as who is coming in? Springboard and the Extra Life Special as Pipe Guy rolling in. So we know it's going to be the Agent of Chaos coming in at number 4.
Pipe Guy's taking the first down.
Ray just grabbed a baseball bat and then just sort of left it there. Chop block. Now looking at Ray. Ray tossing Pipe Guy to the absolute outside and then kicks Braden in the face. One to the body. Loads him up, goes low. Big sit-out powerbomb from Ray. Did not see that coming. Meanwhile, Pipe Guy just instantly launching up. Big elbow to the back. And then gets Rona'd. Neither one of the three giving anyone sort of an inch to breathe here. Ooh. Big whirling slam there as Braden into the cover. 1, 2, no. And then the Mr. Perfect neck snap back up to the top. BME!
Moonsault out of the guy.
Best moonsault ever. 1 count.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
Yeah. More like
Springboard Phoenix Splash. And now Braden has a table. Braden's grabbed a table. And a big knee to the face. Ray's up to his feet. Don't know if he really wanted to get up, though. Double RKO! Then, Pipe Guy might be going for a nap. Pipe Guy might be going for a nap here. Nope. Busted right out of it, and now Agent of Chaos is on the way. Tosses Ray to the outside, picks up Braden, and slingshots him off the ropes. All 4 men are now into the match here. Into a leg lock here for Pipe, as Pipe Guy working over Braden's leg. D-Boy grabbed the table, has set up the table, and bit of an interesting little parkour way to pull that off, but he got there in the end. Ray has a guitar. Ray no longer has a guitar. Falls count anywhere, by the way. Referee going for a bit of a run here. Pipe Guy has just been powerbombing Agent of Chaos in the ring for God knows how many times here. Stud through. Into the Dragon Tamer. Into the Dragon Tamer. But D-Boy gets out of it and then starts unloading with the rights and lefts. Hammerlock into a slam. Meanwhile, Ray takes a field goal try right to the chest. Fireman's carry, dumps him through, stretching the back. Stomping away at him. Ray is in a bad way on the outside. Pipe Guy grabs a stop sign. Gut wrench slam, and Braden rolls through. Another big gut wrench. And then over top of D-Boy to hit a spear on Ray. It is breaking down here. Chuck's Braden into the corner, elbow, runs him through, and then a handspring flip kick. Puts D-Boy into the ropes. What's he thinking? Just wrenching the arm. Braden thrown into the corner. Rolls through it. Uh-oh. Vertebreaker. Into the cover. 1, 2. No. D-Boy kicks out. Ray trying to attack Braden with the stop sign. Uh-oh. Ray might be in trouble. One-winged angel. 1, 2. Yeah, nobody kicks out of that. Nobody kicks out of the one-winged angel. Ray is eliminated. Ooh, D-Boy stopping the stop sign. Pipe Guy did not stop the stop sign. Into the cover. Kick out at 0. Much like in Worlds now, this match is no longer staying on the track. This one is in the outside, exploring the space. Little reversal there. Pipe Guy just hits the deck. D-Boy Braden going at it though. Whoop, stacks him. Kicks out at 0 because the ref had to go for a morning jog to get to. Oh, and then just missile launches a guitar and then gives him a salute. Bit of showmanship there from Pipe Guy. And then a big old dive through the middle rope there. And now a pylon. And a big old pump kick. Pipe Guy helping up Mr. Money in the Bank. Oh, it's out of it though. Stacks him up.
Roll up.
Every single one of these roll-ups and that on the outside has resulted in a net 0 count. Whether it's because the ref is never in position and underhooks and J-Driller on the outside into the cover. 1, 2.
Run,
and a 3 count to the outside. Pipe Guy has gone 2 for 2 with eliminations. And now it's down to D-Boy and Pipe Guy. And D-Boy is looking for more plunder. He whiffed the line and is paying for it with multiple chair shots to the back. This might not end well. And just into the post.
I don't know about you two, but I can barely hear my own thoughts.
Some heavy strikes, some heavy leather being thrown. Big Bang Catastrophe on the outside. This is it. It's over.
It's over.
1, 2. Yeah, even with the mile-long run.
George Robinson got his work out in there, man.
In a way, kind of appropriate, now that I think about it. Because there'll be a few races like that where I'll go on a run, clear out most of everybody, something will happen, and D-Boy will vulture it from me. In a weird way, it is life imitating art.
That's fair.
But so far, solid start. And now, yeah, let's keep that in the arena that I wanted to keep it in. Thank you kindly.
Your guy wanted me to go back to Raw. That sounds like a 2K thing.
It just sort of keeps bouncing around to wherever it thinks it wants to go, but it's not where I want it to go. Set that. And... oh yeah, right. Down here. And now, not necessarily a rematch, but a match that sort of was facilitated a bit from Dollars and Cents, where Penguin got her first win against Carmen there, against Ari. So now we're gonna put him in a one-on-one capacity and see if Lightning can strike twice.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Absolution from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Everyone in this match is competing
Oh.
at such a high level. I predict one of the most competitive matches we've seen in a very long time.
Yep. Forgot to do it again.
Come on, you have one job.
And that is to bat 176 with these. No, you haven't yet. Yours is actually after this.
For all of up to nothing on the Tigers. Sorry, not sorry, someone.
She is physically and mentally prepared for the task
was it,
in tonight's match.
Ooh, 2-run single. Nice. Sometimes that's what you need. Penguin gets set for battle.
Will her Tigers lose to the Killer team? Sorry. Again, not sorry.
As Sheila joins in the crowd here for this matchup, Penguin is ready to rumble. But in front of her is quite the task to deal. Uh-oh. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't, Monitor.
The WWE Universe has been counting
Yes, you do, Monitor.
in minutes for this match to start. The countdown is almost over.
Well, the good news is that one was just a quick detect to realize, oh wait, nope, there is 2 there.
Exactly why she's worthy of big matches.
But getting back in gear here, the task that Penguin has here is taking down a former world champ and dominant world champ. So,
Oh, 4-0. Come on.
Oh! Big line right off the top and immediately goes into the cover. 1, 2. No. I don't know if Ari was ready for all of a sudden the big running line. Locks it up. Wrenches up. Quick little side slam. Now stomp.
Nice that you can make people the proper genders in this thing.
Stomp. Stomp. And now into an armbar, just not even giving the champ a chance to breathe. Oh, hold up. But Ari getting out of it there. Getting out of that armbar. Ducks the line. Penguin ducks the line. Oh. Amarella, not Amarella. Ari going behind in the switch. Trying to get something going here. Struggling. And into a side headlock.
Expert grappling on display.
Maintaining control of the headlock. Maintaining control of the headlock. And then tossing her away. And then a big old big spine on the pine there. Penguin slow to her feet. Goes low, goes into the ropes. Just wrenching on the ropes there. Toss her away. And lefts and rights, mostly rights. But it's not often you go up top. And that'd be why. I wouldn't even say didn't get all of it. Got exactly none of that. Falling well short with the King Kong knee, but going into a bit of chin abuse here with the chin lock. Kick to the gut. Penguin gets out of that. Works the arm, sends it over. Oh! Big line.
Well, still Penguin might be winning.
Go behind. Ooh.
The Blue Jays are
Going into that double chicken wing there. And now in a little bit, perhaps in a little bit nicer range than what Ari tried to hit Penguin with. Although she calls her up. Big crossbody off the top too. And not even letting her breathe on the outside. Gut wrench up and a dominator on the outside. Stomping her out. Penguin is just sticking to her. Now raining down rights of her own. Referee's at a count of 2. What a big old flatliner to the outside as well. Stomp to the arm. Knows she's got to win it in the ring. A count out is technically a win, but 1, 2, no. Emphatic kick out too. But good old soccer kick right in the spine. And just stomping away at her head. Is she calling her up? Uh-oh. She's calling for the Razor's Edge. Crushes her with the Razor's Edge into the cover. 1, 2.
That's it, kick out.
Like outside of that early flurry there and that little bit of sort of trying to command with the side headlock and a bit of chain wrestling there, she couldn't get out of the starting gate. She didn't get out of the chute. Penguin just ran her over.
It's nothing now. I feel bad for getting when she might have won the match. Her titles are
Never mind the
down.
drubbing. Never mind, the drubbing is now happening. I do believe that that team may in fact be a wagon now. Elimination on. I have a further question. As we deep dive into the rules here for a second, for Extreme Rules, why is it by default falls do not count anywhere in an Extreme Rules match?
Because ECW Extreme Rules back during the WWE ECW days were not falls count anywhere. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty...
It feels like if you're throwing out the rule book for the sake of throwing out the rule book, you should probably be able to just have a fall wherever.
Yeah,
But again, this might just be old man yelling at cloud.
Tell Vince McMahon that in 2000 tell you to shut the fuck up.
All right, keep it. Remember, keep her PG. Keep her PG for this.
But it's a Vince McMahon issue.
Okay, we fixed it. We fixed it. It's elimination rules now. We fixed it. Actually, I think it kept the entrances the same. You know, we did see the entrances earlier, so we're just gonna burn through this quickly just to get everybody in here and get back into the action.
The proper action.
Now, wouldn't it be hilarious if I accidentally usered somebody?
Yes.
Thankfully, that is not the case. Starting a little differently as if Sheila and Bretson don't immediately try to go after each other, but now up and he's just gonna stand there and let it happen. Although I guess it could be worse. If he does try to stop that, that probably turns into a brain buster. And immediately into a cover, too. One, no. Walks up into the ropes. Sheila goes out of the ring. B-Mock into the air. Go to sleep. Suplex. There was combo potential there, but B-Mock was not ready for that. Elbows away. Sheila with the go behind. Up and... not so much a back suplex, more a just toss. Alright, Brad's grabbing some plunder. Grabbing a ladder. I don't know if the big man grabbing a ladder is a good idea. Ooh. Boss man slam from Sheila. Up though, and big sidewalk slam from Bradson. Nobody really gaining a clear advantage here. One German into a big running lariat. Low springboard moonsault. One. No. Walks up. Drags him to the ropes. Nothing doing, except there was some doing. Branson rolling him over. Oh!
Why is there a ladder on the other side of the ring?
Knee in the mohawk. And then a deadlift gut wrench suplex. Because it's elimination rules. Elimination rules, you don't have to worry about breaking up the pin. It would be nice if maybe Insane breaks up a Dragon Sleeper to help you, but he might not want to do that.
Definitely not. I don't think Sheila understands rules in this match, to be fair.
Well, that was the reason that I reset it, was because under normal circumstances, oh yeah, and Branson's got a sleeper. Branson's got a sleeper. He is trying to put the Mohawk to sleep. Sheila is just taunting on the outside.
Yeah, no.
Only to run in and try to do a leg drop, and it did nothing, and then a quick roll up into a 0. Into the ropes, and Branson sort of tripped on a banana. I don't know what happened there. He tripped and threw a punch, missed, and then this sequence is now happening. Backbreaker. Backbreaker. Tosses her away. He does like that, rising, swinging neck breaker. And a big sit. And now just taunting her by just kicking her in the ribs and in the face. You know what? In a way, I wonder if Branson has maybe come up with a bit of an idea. They're leaving that ladder right there. Nobody seems to want to go for weapons now because they'd have to move the ladder. In a weird way, taking the extreme element out of Extreme Rules. It's a bold strategy. Let's see if it pays off for him. Ooh, Eye of the Hurricane. 1, 2, no. Or if you're so WCW inclined, the Nightmare on Helm Street, which is also a sick name for the move.
That is the word name.
Oh! You know what else was sick? That lariat.
Lariat, dude.
Yeah, that was all impact, and oh! Sister Abigail! Or the Blade Runner, if you are so inclined. And then Sheila vultures the pin! 1, 2, and Branson's eliminated!
What was your prediction of that?
And now everybody is practicing entering and exiting the ring. So, also, for those keeping track at home, no, the putting the ladder there did not help Branson whatsoever. Chop on the ground. And saying, though, using the ladder, I really thought he was going to dive there. And now the ladder is just out of the way. Big knee to the face. Knee drop. Quickly runs back into the ring.
What are we doing?
Spaceman.
Oh,
the Spaceman. Hitting the Spaceman is what you were doing. Uh-oh. Big belly to belly. This is not where you want to be, though, because Sheila brings the power game. Knee to the face. And a stomp. And a knee drop into the beast bite. Into the beast bite now. Is he gonna tap? Nope, he's not gonna tap, but he is gonna take a beating along the way. Big line. And now that ladder's out of the way, oh dear. Light tube to the knee. I mean, at least she made sure to hit you in the clothed part of your body.
Definitely hurts like
Yeah, but light tubes get very shardy and breaky.
what the hell?
That was a very dangerous splash, and it worked.
Hey, at least Braxton didn't win like
That was, you know what, Sheila? I'll give you that. That was impressive. To hit that splash between the corner and the stairs and somehow not hit either of those things and hit your target? Pretty excellent way to get the win there. And in terms of the record keeping as well, that actually, you got 2 falls in that, so that gives you a pair of dubs. Insane over the year, unfortunately, falls to 1 and 3, which admittedly is better than how Bradson's doing. He's 3 losses, 3 losses and a no and like a.
I think I've been in multi-man matches all year. I think I've had like 2.
Yeah, you've been in predominantly multi-man matches where you've either gotten the fall or taken the fall. It's like I think up to, if I look at say like, actually one that I could use is a Mythical Dragon. She's been involved in several of the, like, multi-man matches in that. And no, I didn't include the, like, Brawl in the Middle thing from Invasion because that one was just going to be a mess and just tacked half the roster with an L just because they didn't win. And especially because they weren't the last one eliminated. But she's competed in several multi-person matches, but was not in either. It was not in say the decision. So
What did you try in this one, baby?
But that's also kind of why I like trying to keep the elimination matches here, because that guarantees that, in a way, it's the last one standing. I say that without a shred of irony that our #1 contenders match is a 1 fall to a finish multi-man. I say that without a shred of irony. All right, so we got 6-man tag action coming up next. Nice, quick, easy, bang. The boys of Brief Chaos taking on the Bashaw clan. Okay, they were in like, why do we have the location graphic but nothing on where we are, or like no ring or nothing? That's maybe a little bit concerning. I'm less concerned now as here come the tag champs, Mike the Ref and Cordell, led by the man. They did their level best to keep the belt around through briefcase-based shenanigans, but in recent memory, Cade has been denied.
Funny story, like what they're doing with briefcase shenanigans is what Seth Rollins stable technically. We predicted Seth Rollins stable.
Well, that would require them, though, to like sort of keep the briefcase between the 3 of them and have the world title. Right now, they are Sans world title. But now the question is going to be, can they keep things going here? If say these gentlemen, if the Bashaw clan here managed to get a win, does that put them in line for a tag title shot? Remember, cast your minds back. It was Greg and Travis who won the tag team turmoil bit until Brief Chaos showed up as the last entry to snipe that opportunity from them. So perhaps some revenge is in order, and calling upon an old friend. Perhaps they can get a little bit of vengeance. Yeah, it looks like the weather's just kind of rolled past. Doesn't seem to be as dreary outside anymore, so that's a plus. Cole marching to the ring. Work boots, work hoodie, welding mask. Maybe not the best gloves for welding, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't want to try to wrestle in welding gloves. You gotta remember too, Coltrane here is someone who has claimed the Pipe Guy bounty in the Royal Fumble and was a Final 2 back at Royal Fumble 2. Cole immediately getting underway with the strikes. It's Cordell up and slams him straight down to the mat with the suplex, with the front suplex. Stomping away at him here. Continuing to stomp away at the knee. Man, between that and Streambot not showing up to work for the first hour and a half, been a rough go for him. Speaking of rough goes, trying to take out the high-flying base of Cordell there as Coltrane just putting the boots and the work to him. And kind of disrespecting. Good. Was it the one that you sent me? Oh. Talk about not being able to get out of the chute. Like, oh, nice. Like, Cordell hasn't even arrived to the arena yet. Like, spiritually, I guess. Physically, he's there, because he has taken a kicking. And in comes Mike the ref. Cole kind of oblivious to it, but I think he realizes it now. Massive backbreaker from Mike the ref. And now raking at the face as Cordell does his best to just get out of the ring. Roll up by the ref. One. The brothers are not helping him. Actually, neither side is helping their respective teams here at the moment, other than Mike the ref making sure he was there for that hot tag. As big boot in the corner. And then a big old running knee. As now Cole is looking to try and get out of there, get that tag. Throws him into the corner, tags Cordell back in. Gut to the body. Let's just gut to the body. There's the line of the year for commentary right there. Gut to the body. Was a knee to the gut, but meanwhile, Cordell calling him up. Big top rope drop kick. And Brief Chaos is rolling now as in comes Greg. Cordell misses the single leg drop kick, and now Greg is going to work. Arm wrench. Scoops up and into a hammerlock back suplex. Into the cover, one, no. Stomp to the chest there. Boots him away. Cordell whiffs the chop. Greg does not. Greg picks the ankle, snaps the leg. Into the cover, hooking the leg. One. No.
Chaos needs to kind of win this to keep their momentum.
It would help with the momentum there. Greg also missing that springboard moonsault there, which gives them the opening they need Roll through, trip into the single leg, and then a helo. As Mike just smashing away at him. And this is kind of the thing here is like, with Mike being the big guy of the group, it takes a bit to chop down the old redwood. And by the time you finish, maybe by the time you get, Mike the ref just sort of blatantly defying the laws of gravity with that elbow drop. He does it again.
Are we going to do the third time?
No, I don't think we're going for the hat trick. But, ooh, Greg, they'll get an elbow up out of the corner there. Going to maybe try to get out of it. And as I was kind of trying to say earlier, is maybe you do manage to get him chopped down a bit, but then you've got Cordell who can just sort of fly all over the place. And then there's the former world champion in Cade, who can strike you from pretty well anywhere, and every single one of those strikes is significant. Winds him to the outside. Although Greg quick to get back up to his feet, but Mike the ref comes back in. Ooh. Greg trying a strike combo. Mike just laughs at the last strike, but Greg, though, working the leg, though, manages to bring him down. Greg tagging in his brother Travis now. And Travis just bounces off of him. Like, you gotta do a little bit to try. Oh, the jawbreaker there, though, that will knock him down. Cade's still yet to get into the match here, and not quite the sacrifice, but arm snap all the same. Whips Travis into the ropes. Locks him up, and manages to stun him. But then immediately launched to the outside as Travis. Clubbing blow to the back. Referee starting the count here. As Mike continues to just stomp away and work at it. The leg DDT. Referee is at a count of 5 as Mike the ref still working on the outside there. Travis just falling, laying in a heap. Are his boys gonna help him? Ref's at a count of 9. Travis just beats the count. Big German suplex. Travis, you might not want to be showboating too long. Here comes Cade. Oh, never mind. Maybe Travis was onto something. But now Travis going back to the outside where things did not go well for him last time. As Cade rings him off of the ring, but Cade trying to jump off the barricade, and it doesn't go too well for him. Travis going up high. Cade standing patiently for him and almost noped out of it, but eats the axe handle. 1, 2, no. Chop, wheel kick. Big right. Right. Big backbreaker. Now Travis tagging in Coltrane. Is he thinking? Ooh. The big old angry elbow there. And now is he thinking the stunner? Stunner! Into the cover! Mike the ref breaks it up. Not sure what Cole was planning there, but right, a left, and then just a big old suplex. Nothing fancy, just suplex. Sends him into the corner, tags in Greg. Into the body. Roll through though, into the... Cade's foot is completely in the... His other foot is completely in the ropes, by the way. Although that was how Greg won the match at Dollars and Cents to get himself into the ladder match, was with the calf crusher there, but nothing doing as Cade now tags in the ref. This is not going to be good. Oh, right to the body. Big right hand. Off the ropes. Up and big spine buster. 1, 2. Cole saving the match for his team. Bouncing the knee off of the canvas. Into the corner, and Cordell immediately bounces him off the... Immediately bouncing him off of the ropes there. Mike picks him up. Throws him back into the corner. Greg still showing some fight, looking to get out of there, and... Wait a minute! Oh my god! Schulte's clash! Into the cover! 1, 2... No! Cade jumping in when the count was 2.
I would have laughed my ass off if that fit.
I would have had a hearty laugh too, because he did it on their side of the ring and was looking right at him as the whole thing was going down. But scooped. Big running power slam from Cole. 1. The ref is being a little bit the officiating here a little bit lackadaisical with the rope breaks.
Change up the referee next match this time.
No, I can't, because I can only pick that. I can only pick that one ref for a show. I'd have to actually go to a different place entirely.
Really?
Yes.
That's dumb.
I know. A non-gravity defying elbow drop. In the sense that it didn't seem like it was... What? Okay, he's calling Cordell up. Like, Travis has a plan. I don't think it was a good plan. Yet it somehow ends up with him hitting the thrill of the hunt. 1, Mike going the long way around the other ref, whom he somehow kicked in the process. So the referee is the official is down. Cordell, though, immediately flipping the position here.
Ooh.
Oh. Cordell was cooking something, but then Cole just sort of put a stop to that. Speaking of putting a stop to things, you know what else is going to put a stop to it? I thought he was just going to do like a buckle bomb, but no, just drop him face first on the turnbuckle and then a low drop kick. Throws him into the corner. Tags in the ref. Sweep. Low. Helo. Tag champs working very well with each other here. And, oh, chokeslam backbreaker into the cover. 1, no. Cole standing up with the hey, how's it going? But, oh. So they can head claw into claw slam. Mike showboating. Travis tagged in. Travis with the duck, but suplex toss, and now Cole's not the legal man, but Mike's just gonna make an example out of him. Runs Travis down with a shoulder block. And is he thinking that spine buster? Yep, the big time spine on the pine. 1, 2, No! Travis with the fighting spirit. He's not going away. His older brother kind of not helping him much. Cole. Mike still giving Cole the smoke. Like, Mike knows that Travis is poison Rana. He knows that Travis is legal. It's just, this guy in particular needs to get a piece. Travis tagging Greg back in to little avail with the double shoulder claw. Greg just falls to a heap. But back to his feet though. Hits the springboard moonsault. Was up and slick neck breaker out of that. Tags in the brother again. For their faults as a team, for the lack of like double team moves and things that could maybe be helpful there, or maybe, oh, I don't know, throw the hunt again. That's the thing where maybe they should, you know, maybe go after the other guys when Travis is trying to, you know, win the match. Because right now, part of the reason that they're in there is because Travis doesn't seem to want to lay down and die.
Each team is doing that tonight.
Ooh, big shoulder breaker.
Neither team is the Dudley Boys
And
taking psychology.
Travis just sort of whiffed at nothing. Travis trying to get up. Club to the back. Mike hops over him to stomp him in the head. Now Cade gonna see some more action here. Gets him with a stomp in the back, hops over him, and uh-oh. Sends him into the corner. Tags in Cordell. Rocket launcher! A lot of entering and exiting here. Like, again, I'm sure they've got a plan.
I think Cordell lost what though.
Ooh. Big spin out and here comes Cole again. As they hop over Travis's laid out body, spine buster. Both of them whiffing at strikes. Cordell throws Cole into the corner. Tags Cade back in. And now just putting on a striking clinic there. Ending with that double stomp. Now stomping away at the ribs, in the face. Keeps that arm wrenched and just working him over. And now working the fingers. And no, ends it with the knees to the back. Thought we were gonna see some finger snapping there, but Cade perhaps thinking better of it. Oh, not thinking better of that though. Big old boot to the face. Travis with the save. And the ref's dead again.
For Charles.
Stomping him in the chest. It's almost like a submission might be the way to go here. Into the corner. Into the corner the other way. Cole breaks out of it. Stunner! Ref taking the long way around as Mike, the ref, takes the short way to make the save. Cole tags into Greg. I believe this is, even excluding the technical issues, I believe this is now the longest match. Rolls through. Into the calf crusher. Cordell kicking Greg in the chest, and then just without a doubt kicking him in the head. Cade, laid out. What is this pin?
What the fuck?
Huh? What? What and how and what and huh?
What just happened?
Well, first things first, the continued fall from grace that is former world champion Cade, as he lost to a stomp, as he technically lost to a stomp to the back of the knee, and then one of the weirdest looking pins that I've ever seen. That is, I don't think that's how you draw it up in wrestling school, but, I don't think they teach that in the Heart Dungeon, but, it worked.
2k25 has not been kind to him.
No, yeah, 2k25 has absolutely not been kind to Cade.
Okay, if you're listening, sorry, but 2k25
Which, it's unfortunate because as the new president of Edmonton Extra Life, we want to try and put it in a good light here, but this game is doing him no favors. This current season is doing him no favors. I believe. Be that as it may, he's gonna have to do something. And coming up next,
maybe dump the dead weight.
The current tag champs would probably like to argue they may not be the dead weight of this equation. As the submission wizard, Ashley making her way to the ring. Set for one-on-one action with the former president of Edmonton Extra Life and still current member of the Genshin World Order, going in against Lisa. Remember the long-standing feud that it was Ray, it was Ashley, it was Branson, and it was Insane. With the Genshin World Order, it did not ultimately end well for the non-GWO side. Although it took a while to get there because of more 2K nonsense. Never forget the tables match that would not end.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was a disaster.
That was funny. Disasters can be funny.
I would be less annoyed about it if it also didn't come off the heels of the 45-minute casket match. Because, yeah, there was that where I was like, okay, this is infuriating. I gotta solve this. Only to have the very next match take away my ability to solve the problem. The first time also in a little bit we've got Lisa in solo action. Remember, usually rocking in with the tag team, usually in the hunt for or holding the tag belts. It's not often that we see Lisa in singles action. But striking out here for this one. They lock up in the middle. Tense lock up. Ashley pushing Lisa into the ropes there. Ashley getting a bit of a strength advantage there. Lisa not giving a clean break. And making Ashley pay for trying to go for the clean break. As Lisa taking advantage, locking up. Back to the lockup. But Lisa gets shoved away. If I were to hazard a guess, Lisa, I would suggest you to stop trying to lock up. It is not going to... Oh, never mind. Getting that wrist lock in there. Never mind. Maybe I was wrong. All right, working the arm now. Trying to break down the base for a second here. Working the arm of the submission specialist. Probably a good idea. Try to get rid of those attempts to... And never mind. You let her get a hold of an arm. This isn't going to end well for you. As Lisa trying to get out of the predicament that she's found herself in. And then gets leg tripped. Into the cover, hooking the leg. One. No. Good bit of early back and forth here in the opening exchanges. And now Ashley going at the arm, trying to take apart the arms and take apart a limb, get a hold of whatever she can as she heads to the top rope. Bit of uncharacteristic of her, but clean elbow drop all the same. Clean elbow drop. And then a short elbow drop right to the head. But on the outside here, Lisa getting her up into a fireman's carry and bouncing her face first off the apron. Trying to go for the whole, hey, how's it going? And gets thrown into the barricade. Referee is at a count of 2. Throws Lisa back into the ring. And we are back to the beginning here. Psyching herself up a little bit there is Ashley, is throwing strikes and throwing a fair amount of strikes there, and then dropping a knee on the face. And then rolling into a triangle. Rolling into a triangle choke here. And the power and slamming Ashley out of that triangle choke. As Lisa... Elbow to the body. Ashley go behind. German suplex with the bridge. Okay, apparently the refs now remembered that rope breaks are in fact a thing. As he broke up that pin and... Who are you again? Kiana James! Kiana James, what are you doing here? Roll through. Sneaky roll up. Ashley reverses. 1, 2, no. Oh, nope. Lisa switches it up.
Who is that?
I think she just showed up on SmackDown for the first time in ages. Into the cover. 1. No.
I am asking you, who do I have worked up?
I know she was on NXT for a while.
Oh,
big backbreaker. Like, I think she was I think she won the NXT Women's Tag Champs, and then was drafted to SmackDown in the most recent draft, but then hasn't been on TV basically since.
Good.
Big missile drop kick.
So he wanted to fight you in pain. Got it.
Yep, and into a camel clutch now. Ashley breaking free of it, and then dropping Lisa on her head. Go through dragon suplex. Of the snap variety, no less. Dropping Lisa on her head. Oh, and then pops on a guillotine. Snatches the neck for a guillotine. Is Lisa gonna go to sleep? Is Lisa gonna tap? No, she doesn't tap from the guillotine. But she might be going to sleep. No! Lisa gets out of it. Throws her into the ropes. Big jumping knee again. 1, 2. No! Fighting spirit does Ashley have, but up and oh! The end of Heartache! End of Heartache, 1, 2. Good night. Lisa, with the somewhat timely assist of Kiana James, and a brutal end of Heartache, picks up the win. Bit of a tough break for Ashley on that one, but okay. I mean, we can also kind of admit she might have kind of gotten hosed on that one. Lisa benefiting a lot from interference. Whether
well, he is part of the stable, so.
But Kiana is not part of the stable. She just sort of showed up on her own.
Yeah.
Because while she does have the ability run-in ensures that it's a member of your stable. Like, it's just, that's in the same category as Ludwig showing up in the world title match at the last event at Dollars and Cents.
Yeah. You mean Grande Americano? Because apparently for Kaiser
hey, we don't know that for sure. We don't know that for sure. He just looks suspiciously familiar. That's all. But we are going to be setting up some we got tag team action coming up here. It is the feature bout. So it's not quite the main event. But it is the feature bout of the evening. Before we get into the semi-main, as the remaining two members of the Genshin World Order, Fails and Reaper, look to do battle with the Indie Dragons. We will see if we actually can. We'll see if we get some good tag team graps in here, or if we're going to see more sorted to tag team calamity. Also, it's not an Edmonton Extra Life Wrestling event without a Genshin World Order entrance. After falling short at Dollars and Cents of capturing the tag team gold, Reaper has enlisted Fails for this matchup here with the Indie Dragons. Which could have had some #1 contendership status to it had the Bashaw clan not picked up that it's a nice way to put it, interesting win, we'll call it that.
A win is still a win. You don't ask how, they ask how many.
That is true. And here come the Indie Dragons. For the time being, appear to be back on the same page. I seem to have a bit of a nasty habit of putting them in matches where they end up having to fight each other. I think about the only team that I'm actually worse at that with is Pretty and Pink.
Do you just forget their team, or?
Partly. But I know at least a couple of instances where it's like, both of them have a justified reason to be there. So I kind of don't have a choice. I kind of had to. It's some of the cases it's been like, I kind of have to.
That's fair.
And we are. Oh! Fails just eats a super kick to start the match. Probably not how he wanted this to be getting underway. As Dragon throws Fails into the corner, tags in Indie Trend, loads up the ribs, boot in the ribs, boot, chop, punch, low kick, and then low spin to the head. Immediately rolling him over. One. No. So, speaking of people, not exact. Ooh, big drop kick. Ooh, and I have a thing that I need to look at. Appropriately enough, involving Edmonton Extra Life here in a little bit. Appears to be like a volunteer form for, I'm assuming, for like helping working events and that or what have you. So I'll have to look into that when we come out of this. Meanwhile, Fails. Not doing so good. Saw him get double suplexed earlier, and he is still just taking a beating. Big German suplex, and
Reaper doesn't seem to care.
nope. In a weird way, it's almost kind of like Fails getting a taste of his own medicine, even though it should maybe be Lisa that's here with that, but no, Reaper finally gets the tag, saving his buddy. Never forget the time that the Genshin World Order won the Tag Team Championships with Fails standing on the apron doing nothing the entire match. Lisa won the titles by herself.
At that point, I would fire my tag partner.
Oh, we had a hearty laugh about it. Especially because that meant there was gold in the Genshin World Order camp. It was all good. Because I believe he went and proved his mettle and then some in the next match. Or in the first defense, or like the next time they wrestled. As Reaper now trying to. Oh, well, Reaper was about to get countered into the corner, but then Fails saving his partner there. As he picks and slams Indy into the turnbuckle and away. Chop, high kick, low kick, and then. Ooh. Oh! In the head. Why would you tag Fails back in now? Let the man rest because, yeah, just got pressed and moonsault by a mythical dragon. The Genshin World Order had momentum for a grand total of about a minute and a half, and then Reaper was like, "Hey, Fails, you got this, right?" No, he did not have this. Blocks the dropkick though, and well, maybe he does start to have something here. Picks Dragon up into a power bomb. Big power bomb, center of the ring. Stomp to the chest. Working a little bit of that amateur wrestling style. Fails breaking the laws of space and time to do a springboard from somehow the middle of the ring. I'm gonna have to look at that later. We got a few of these here where the laws of physics just sort of, or like laws of space and time didn't seem to apply to certain people. Oh, big running kitchen sink style knee.
We already had the law of gravity broken twice.
Well, either this one involves Dragon Ball style flash steps or rocket launcher. And into a rear naked choke. Into the rear naked choke in the middle of the ring. Although not able to hold it and gets a pair of elbows in the face for his trouble. Locks it up. Throws into the corner. Big ol' uppercut. And now, just taunting her. Big run up. Ooh, and then a big knee. Reaper kind of putting the work in here now. One, no. Indy trying to get a tag to her partner here. Dragon thrown into the other corner. Tag to Fails. Snap air off the ropes. Big running boot. With cleat, by the way. Friendly reminder, Fails, well, both Fails and Reaper are wearing cleats. Fails, you sure about that, buddy? Yep. He was sure about that one. 1, 2. Indy breaks it up. I don't know, we've seen enough dives on the night that have not gone well. So every time anyone goes up to the top rope here, it's just going to be the question of, you sure about that, buddy? Dragon with a running power slam, by the way. Chop. Goes low, goes high. And then big spin into the side slam. And then Fails hits him with a, hey, how's it going? Just gets up, captures it. Big overhead capture suplex. Fails popping off like he scored a touchdown, but buys Indy time to get in the ring. And this match spills to the outside. Big Meteora.
Ted Rock says Fails is taking a pin tonight.
The optics don't look good for him, I'll give him that, but we have seen stranger things happen here. Reaper getting into the ring, breaks it up. Crucially, breaks it up, doesn't belt the ref while doing it.
I thought we were going to sit there and watch Fails get pinned. Let's go.
Fails though, shoving into the outside. Indy calling for a moonsault, which, I mean, fair. Northern Lights suplex. Clothesline suplex. A suplex for all occasions. Does Fails have. Reaper throws Indy into the ropes, but just trails her right to it with a big running uppercut. Now what's he cooking? Dragging her away from the ropes. Still kind of gets up right by the ropes. Reaper though. Fireman's carry. Oh! Puts her on her feet just to blast her in the back of the head with a head kick. Rolls her over. Full mount. Into a triangle. Gets a triangle choke. Dragon with the save. Into the corner. Was wondering if they were maybe going to go for a, go for a tag team finisher there, but nothing doing though. Reaper working the knee, working the leg. Gotta wonder if that's going to lead into maybe Fails looking for that ankle lock. Throws her into the corner, hits the tag, and 3D. 1, 2, 3. The Get Your World Order pick up a win.
Now they're really wishing Cade & Company would have won 6-man tag team match.
I mean, that certainly sets them up, at least in the hierarchy, that sets them up above the Indie Dragons. But, again, because of what happened earlier in that earlier match, you gotta kind of give it to the Bashaw clan there. Although the question is, like, Greg obviously is going to be part of it because he got the pin. Does he call upon his brother or does he call upon his buddy? This is a #1 contenders match to the world title. This one, it's going to be one fall to a finish, though. As the former champion who kind of got bulldozed out of the title and hosed. We can't take away the fact, we can't, you know, just skirt past the fact that he kind of got the shaft on that. As Sean of the North meets Dog Daytona meets Rogue Convoy meets Coconut Wrangler. Former champion, not doing so solid now that he no longer has the belt. We'll say it is very appropriate and accurate that he is walking to the ring in that McDavid jersey. The only difference between Sean of the North and Connor McDavid is, well, Sean has a championship. Connor ain't got a ring. This does, though, give me some kind of cause for, I guess you could call it a little bit of cause for concern with the final match coming up here with our main event, because we haven't had too much in the way of proper shenanigans.
You know that's the goat thing, right?
Well, yes. But what does that mean otherwise? Because there is usually it seems as if a requisite amount of shenanigans. Meaning there is likely going to be shenanigans in our main event. It is our main event. Our main events seem to have a lot of shenanigans with them as of late. Shenanigans just sort of seems to be the name of the game. Dog was not victorious in the street fight to get into the dollars and cents match. Certainly not for a lack of trying, but unable to close the deal on that. Perhaps he has some better luck in the ring. Because in saying that too, Dog has found himself in a lot of these like backstage brawls, street fights. I don't know, but the only thing we haven't really seen anything of yet is is the Underground. Even though we've had Underground-style matches, we even put them in cages. Which, you know what? I'm gonna call my shot on this right now. If Dog wins and no nonsense happens with our main event, there's the title match. Because it's going to the Underground.
From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 260 pounds.
Look, Dog seems to like picking fights outside of the ring, and our world champion has been just blitzing through everyone, and, well, then there was how he got the title. It's Coconut Wrangler also stepping into well, not so much singles, but solo action here. Usually him and Braden roaming with the tag titles here, but since losing them and Braden getting that briefcase, here we go. Match is underway. Dog immediately going after Coconut, dropping him to the mat. Sean trying to do his best with Rogue, but nothing doing there. Dog missing a moonsault and immediately gets caught with a backdrop. Big club into the chest. Yeah, you're gonna have to do a little bit more to Rogue to try and bring the man down. Another one right into the chest. Pick up and slam. Got the choke, and just goes downstairs to the body. Belly to belly from Coconut. Dog rolls to the outside. Sean with a bit of with some meeting of the minds there. And then Sean goes for a flying nothing. Does get a backflip to knee the long way though. Rogue picking Sean up. Is he going to powerbomb him into the... Nope, he's going for just with the drop of the turnbuckle. Dog brings a stick. Dog loses stick. Rogue belts dudes with stick.
Dogs are efficient at finding sticks, but they're not efficient at using them.
Nope. Again, all the more reason for me as well to be like, yeah, if he becomes #1 contender, there's a good chance that title match is going into the Underground. Big Bulldog. You gotta keep doing. You gotta do some more damage to Rogue though. You gotta do more damage to Rogue. The big guy is just. The big guy has the equivalent of super armor going on right now. You can't get anything going against him until you can at least try and buckle that super armor. And they might have finally just buckled the super armor though, because the big man finally goes down. Big running knee lift from Dog though. Doesn't really do much as Coconut gets right back to him, and then big overhead belly to belly. Ooh. Michinoku driver to Rogue. Dog thrown into the referee. John posturing on the outside here. Roll through, Dog into the cover. What? No, Sean breaks up the cover. Sean heading to the top rope. Jumps over Dog and hits Coconut with the splash. Little Dog picks up Sean, Body, head, body, uppercut. Rogue sitting up, Coconut. What is he planning? Dog. Big curb stomp. Wow. And, oh my God. Dog might have got it figured out here. Daytona's Law into the cover. 1, 2. No, Rogue powers out. He had the setup that he wanted. Everyone was down, but he couldn't put them away. He got everything he... Wait a minute. Oh no. Oh, Rogue is in for it now. He's got him up. Muscle Buster! Muscle Buster to Rogue. This is still the same match, Insane. We got it back. Everything's back up and going. 2! Sean wins! Sean wins with the Muscle Buster! The former champ will get his revenge! Also, at some point, he got busted open. He is raising the roof! He's boogieing! In spite of the chaos! And by extension, Mike, I'm sorry that that's gonna have to get very awkwardly stitched together. That one's gonna need some surgery before it ends up on the Backbreaker Gaming YouTube page. That one's gonna need some surgery. Oop, wrong screen. But Sean of the North picking up the win. Punching his ticket to get another shot at Fanboy Brian. And speaking of which, our undefeated world champion Fanboy Brian, main event as he takes on Grimwolf. Fanboy absolutely steamrolled Sean, and with a little help from some interference, captured the world title. Oh, hey, Amarella. Welcome to the main event after, what's the best way to put this? Absolute gong show. The capture card just sort of stopped responding to anything, and the PC in it started fighting with each other, so yeah, chaos is probably about the best way to put it. So trying to go through either of like my main capture cards and the cords for it led to just having to basically restart it. And oh, wait a minute, hang on here, we gotta cut this off. Grimwolf giving Fanboy a taste of his own medicine. Grimwolf waiting, stomping out Fanboy Brian. Was this premeditated? Did Wolf have a plan here? Non-title affair, but still. Just stomping out Fanboy Brian. And a moonsault on the outside. Soccer kicks. Like, he is just taking it to him. And an Inzagiri to the back of the head. Fanboy's in trouble. Hold on, though. Fanboy getting out of it with the Russian leg sweep. But Fanboy gets Grimwolf into the ring, and this match is finally underway. And Fanboy immediately started by stomping at Grim's arm there. Kick to the leg. This is non-title. This is a non-title matchup right now. Gotta imagine too, sort of in the same vein of the tag team match earlier. Big twisting roll through there. Nicely done by Fanboy there. Only a 1 count though. But gotta think too, Grim gets a win over the champ there. I mean, Sean is currently the #1 contender, but into a crab, but referee actually paying attention to the rope break on this one. He was very lackadaisical in previous matches. Grim, though, keeping the pressure on him. Ooh, a big hook kick to the back of the head. Grim's feeling it in this match. He is taking it to our undefeated champion here. But into the ropes, big Rana. Sort of taking whatever opportunity he can get here. Kicked off, though, by Grimwolf is Fanboy, and the single leg DDT. Ref's at a count of 2 here. Stomping away, the knee dropping on the knees here. Really trying to take out the base of Fanboy Brian here. Jawbreaker. Underhooks. Big double underhook powerbomb on the outside. Referees at a count of 5. Just calling him up. Big missile drop kick into the cover, hooking the leg. 1, 2, and it's over. And we warned you about shenanigans! Braden is coming to the ring with the briefcase! He is cashing in! Braden is cashing in the dollars and cents briefcase!
Mr. Money in the Bank is cashing in his contract.
And Fanboy wasting no time drop kicking Braden right in the face. And going into an armbar, but again, right by the ropes. You gotta think, maybe Fanboy didn't go for the Emerald Flosion there because he knew he was gonna need it. Speak of the devil, there's the Emerald Flosion. 1, 2, no, Braden kicks out. Not just yet, but immediately turns the disadvantage into a, oh, Braden though, getting him to whiff there. So down into full mount, into the ground and pound. And into an armbar now. Big right hand. Into the snapmare. Big elbow to the back of the head there. And now mounting, punching. Shots all over the place, calling him up, but Braden's on the outside, and what is going on? Okay, Braden now remembering where he is. That's a good thing. Stomp, stomp, big rolling elbow. And now Braden taking off the turnbuckle pad. Not sure how wise that is. Uh-oh. No, 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 God! Back suplex on the hardest part of the ring. On the apron, on the outside now. Referee continuing the count. Fanboy going up top. Big frog splash to the outside. Braden's got to be in trouble here. Thrown into the ring. The exposed turnbuckle still there. Stomping the knees into the mat. And now these cross faces. And now the referee's going to fix the turnbuckle and the blackout! The blackout! But Fanboy gets out of it. Throws him into the corner that doesn't have the exposed turnbuckle. Did the ref manage to get that done, or is... Oh no. Oh my god! Top rope powerbomb, rolls through, slides in, is the ref too! He may have won the title by nefarious means, but that was a gutsy performance. That was a gutsy performance by the champion on that one. You can say what you will about how he won the title, but you cannot take away what he did in this. That was quite the performance. Okay, now I gotta remember to actually get the So not a great night for Braden here as he walks away with a pair of L's. Was the first one eliminated in the Mario Kart Eliminator. And then losing the dollars and cents losing the briefcase and his chance at the title as Fanboy Brian now moves to 5-0, undefeated still as our champion